Welcome in everybody to another High Button Sports broadcast. We're here today live from the RBC Centre in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia for this matchup between the Lindsay Surge and the Cape Breton Lynx here in the Women's U18 AAA League. Some female action for us here on a Sunday afternoon, just getting started here today. It's a bit of a snowy one outside here on this Sunday afternoon as there was some trouble getting here for a lot of folks, I know. Obviously the long trip down from Cape Breton for this Lynx team, but they were here a couple of days prior. Hopefully they'll make it back safely though, as that first shot actually caught a piece of the iron, deflected up and out of play. So a quick start to this game here for the Lynx, looking to get underway in the offense. Is this one back to the point now as they'll work it from the blue line in deep. Puck sent back to the line now, long shot on net. That one patted aside as we see the first save of the game for the Surge netminder. That's going to be Eleanor Feltham in nets. Number 1 getting the start today. It's going to be Abby Jessam down at the other end for the Lynx, as those are your two starting netminders for this game here today. Another quick shot there, glove down by Feltham as the save is made there and held on to for a whistle. Back underway off the draw here now. Puck sent in down low once again for the Lynx as they've spent a lot of time in the offensive zone to start this one off. Now here come the Surge the other way, looking to bring it up ice. On the left side, they'll work it back in deep now. Puck chopped back out to center now. Surge looking to work this one in the zone again. Puck taken along the glass here now. Sent back up the middle here as this one's taken in center ice. Chipped up ahead now. Lynx get it back into offensive territory here. This one sent in deep. Icing waved off on the play though. Taken back behind the net now. Centering pass there. Knocked down in front now. Goaltender down, but that puck found and covered up for a whistle here now with 18:29 to go in the first. We're about a minute and a half into this one. And so far a couple of good chances as the shots are 3-0 Lynx here early on. Puck dropped here now, sent in from the point. Long shot sticked away there. Now puck picked back up here by the Surge, back behind their net. This one shoveled back to the point here. We'll see if they can clear, but this one kept in by the Lynx at the point once again. Strong defense holding the line so far for this Cape Breton team. As once again, this one kept in at the line. Clearing attempt for the Surge fails as it's played back in down low now. Around the boards now, worked back up the half wall, but it kept in for a third time here now as the pressure continues for Cape Breton. In the offensive zone here, shots 3-0 in their favor. Finally, the Surge going to work it back out now. That one poked away at the blue line. Picked up here once again and sent in deep by the Surge as they'll make changes now. Finally getting this puck deep in the Lynx zone. Batted down now, back behind the net. Sent out front. That one knocked away, though. Quick pass to the front of the net, but couldn't quite get it through. Lynx will bring it back up the other way here now. Into the offensive zone once again. Moving around behind the net now. Picked back up by the Surge. Hard off the boards to the point, but once again kept in. Now here's a chance. Moving on in. Centering pass in. Shot. That one off the side of the net. Close chance there on the slot chance, but kind of fanned on the shot. Ended up just going wide off the side of the net there. Now puck comes back out to center ice. Lynx on it once again here now. This one taken at center. Goes cross ice with the pass and now taken back by the Surge here as they steal it away. Moving into the offensive zone with a shot. That one swallowed up and held onto, as that'll be Jessam's first stop of the game there, making the save and allowing no rebound. Good stop to start things off for the Lynx goaltender. This one taken off the draw here now. Cape Breton in their own zone, sent back up along the wall. Puck cleared. Now that one goes up and out of play, getting us a whistle here now with 16:38 to go. Face off to the left of Jessam, won by the Lynx this time as they get it back to the point. It's kept in here. Knocked off the stick that time and fired back down the ice now by Cape Breton as they'll go after it. Surge with a quick pass up the ice though. And now they'll bring it back into offensive territory here. Down low, that pass comes back, but it's knocked away. Sent back up the middle here now, pulled free. Off a couple of bodies there at center. Now this one's stabbed ahead as the Lynx look to get it back into offensive territory here. Worked back down the wall here now, a race for it as two players go after it here in the corner. This one batted around the boards here now and back down to the other side. Looking to work it in deep here now as it's taken behind the net by Gould. Wrap around try, that one turned aside by Jessom. Pad save there now, back over to the slot. Sent in back behind the net for Gould once again. Centering pass there, knocked away with the stick of Jessom. Lynx find it now and they'll clear it back outside the zone. Carried back into offensive territory now. This one knocked down. Around the boards here, Lynx looking to clear the zone after a strong start to this game. Under a bit of pressure here now as this one comes back in the other way. Sent back down the ice now by the Surge, and that one will go for icing with about 15:07 to go here, just over 15 minutes remaining in the first. Face-off will come back down into the Surge end after they ice the puck there. And now face-off going to make its way to center ice here. After that icing call, they're going to actually have the referees come together and decide to move this face-off to center now. As they working, going to be just offside there as play stopped with just over 5 minutes gone here in the first period. Now 14:59 to go here in the opening frame. So puck comes over to this circle for the neutral zone face-off now as it's sent back up the middle here by the Surge, backhanded into the zone, in on net. This one's sticked away. Back down low in the zone now, played around the boards here as this one's picked up. Whistled down now as we'll get a stoppage as the net is off. And so play comes to a stop with 14:40 to go. Picked up off the face-off now by Cape Breton as they'll bring it back up ice here. Moving on in, quick shot, that one kicked aside, good pad save made there. Lynx get it back down low in the zone now. At the point now, left side in with a quick shot, that one sticked away as it goes wide off the deflection there. Now picked back up on the right side and played in deep once again. Puck back behind the net now, sent out front. That one knocked away. Lynx will go back for it in the corner here now, though. Taken back behind now, sent out front. That one poked away. Picked back up here by the Surge now. Sent back to center now, quick pass up ice, and here comes Cape Breton back into offensive territory. Long shot there is gloved down as we see a good save made by Feltham on that one. On distance, a glove shot there. And she's able to make the save and hang on. Puck drop now, back underway here. This one rimmed around the boards, comes back to the blue line as the Lynx able to keep it in again now, pinned up down low. Some traffic around this puck now as it's sent back in from the boards. This one into the corner now with it. Going to work on the wall here still. Shots are 6-1 in favor of the Lynx here as this one's worked back out to the point now. Into the slot, quick chance. That one kicked aside. Another big save made by Feltham there. 7 on the game already as we're just about 7 minutes in here. 13-10 to go now and counting as the Surge work it back up ice. They've got just one shot so far in the opening 7 minutes, and it was a great save made by the netminder for the Lynx, as Abby Jessom was able to push across with that one, square up on the shot, and hang on with no rebound to make the first save of the game for her. And the only save to this point now. This one worked back in towards the net, but knocked down in front before it got to Jessom. Now sent back down the other way by the Lynx here. Puck picked back up at the line now, moving on in. Nice move now, goes to the backhand, stick tied up, penalty on the way as play stopped here with 12:29 to go. And we'll see a hooking call made that's going to go against the Lynx here. It's going to send the Surge to the power play with just over 7 minutes gone here in the period. So face-off will come just down in front of us here to the right of Jessom, as this one's poked back to the point here, kept in by the Surge off the face-off now to start the power play. Stick tied up there, but able to work through the contact. This one comes down low to McCormick now. Fed back to the point, but once again that net comes off. And so we get a quick stoppage in play to fix that. Trying to get a solution for this net as it keeps coming off, but not too much you can do. They spray some water on the pegs there. Hopefully that'll freeze and make things a little easier as we get back at it here now. Sent back in towards the net now. Loose puck, but it's easily picked up there as the save is made by Jessom, who covers up that one. Another face-off here, won back by the Surge, as this one's fired back down the ice as the Lynx find it and send it in deep now to the Surge zone. Played off the wall here now. Puck picked back up by Cape Breton at center. They cleared into the zone here now as they'll go after it shorthanded. Back up around the boards here now. Puck worked into the offensive zone. Power play continues here for the Surge now as Buffett takes it. Fed back out to the blue line here now. Hands the pass off as the puck movement looking good in the power play here for the Surge. Still 55 seconds to go on the man advantage now as this one's sent in down low. Puck in the corner here now. Lynx able to find it. We'll see if they can get it clear here as this one comes back to the line once again. Surge are able to keep it in now as the pass is handed off. Long shot in there, turn aside, rebound loose in front now, but Jessom able to find it and hang on as we get another whistle here with 11:01 to go in the first period. Puck comes back to the line once again with 25 seconds to go on the power play now. Waiting with this puck now, sends in a long shot. That one just goes wide of the net now, sent back out front there by Hartwell. Knocked away now, she gets it back, sends that pass across. Over for Walsh now, unloads a one-timer. That one knocked down with the glove and gonna be covered up here as Jessom makes another good save on the penalty kill. So just 5 seconds to go on the power play here now for the Surge, as they'll try to get one more chance before returning to 5-on-5 here right off the face-off. Puck pulled free. Hartwell back out now as we get to 5-on-5 once again here. Long shot, that one blockered away. Down low in the zone here. This one pinned up in the corner. Now pulled free, sent to the point here. Not kept in though, as it looks like that one just came outside the line, and so with 10:14 to go now, we get a whistle and an offside call. Pass dish right back across here now, brought into the zone once again now as they get this one in deep. Pulled free out of the corner here now by the Lynx as this one's brought back up ice. Shots are now 7-5 in favor of Cape Breton, so a good couple of chances there on the power play for the Surge. Just didn't get anything done in terms of scoring as this one's still 0-0, a little bit more than halfway into the first. Puck pinned up in the corner here now as Cape Breton makes some changes on the fly. Poked ahead here now. Lynx able to keep it in though as they steal that one away now. Sent out front. The shot goes wide. Puck taken back here at the line now as they'll work this one back in. Here come the Surge. Long shot there. Dumped in. Goes wide now. Back to the front of the net off a bounce. It's knocked away though. Picked back up and sent up the middle here. They'll work it into offensive territory as this one's skated up ice. In the offensive zone now, centering pass picked up. That one comes off the stick, but they're able to keep it in the zone. Puck back out to the line now. Long shot there, just bounces wide off the point chance. This one picked back up here now, sent around the boards again by the Surge, looking to clear the zone here. This one lifted off the glass, but kept in by the Lynx at the point. Cape Breton going to make more changes here now as they get some fresh legs on the ice. Surge going to bring it up ice here now as they're working into offensive territory. Pass drop back now, sent in around the boards down low. Battle for it here down low in the zone now. Surge looking to keep this going in offensive territory. Joseph there, unable to keep it in now as it's fired back down by the Lynx. Played hard off the boards here now, back out. Surge pick it up once again. Chipped in down low now. Lynx back for it in their own zone. This one's stolen back though on the side. Turned over as the Lynx able to steal it back. Cross ice pass now, moving on in with some space here. Nice feed to get that one across now for Buffett. She sends it in around the boards. Back outside the zone now. Lynx with the clear again. Cape Breton not allowing this puck to be kept in their zone for much time really here. And kind of doing the opposite as well in the offensive zone with that extended pressure. So good look so far for them. Not really allowing much time in their own defensive zone. This one's sent in on net, but easily covered up as it's held onto for a save. Jessom puts the blocker on top of that one and stops play here now with 7:07 to go in the first. Worked back up the wall here now. Puck brought in through the left side as they'll move it in through offensive territory now. This one's dropped back. Long shot there, kicked wide. Another chance there on the wraparound is also turned aside with the pad. Couple good saves from Felton there. Now going to cover up as we get a whistle and a stoppage here. 6:46 to go. Now back underway off the faceoff. Long point shot gets blocked there. Rebound sent wide there on the chance. Now worked back up from behind the net here by Cape Breton. Swings this one around the boards here now. Long shot in on net, punched away. This one picked up now, poked aside. Surge will bring it into the offensive zone now, moving in with a shot. That one turned aside, a rebound chance. That one just sent wide. Back out front, they score. Couple of chances in front, and finally the Surge take advantage of one as they fire at home on the rebound. And just like that, it's a 1-0 lead here now with just over 6 minutes to go in the first. pulled free off the face-off here now by the Lynx as this one's taken back in their own zone. Backhand fed up ice here now as the Surge pick it back up. Backhand now brought back into the offensive zone here. Works in, sends that one out front. Knocked away though. Now picked back up behind the net here by Greenwood. Had the goal for the Surge just moments ago. Now looking for more as she works it back out towards the front of the net there. Pulled free into the slot now. Lynx steal it back though and send it out of the zone. Here come the Lynx now back in with a chance. That one blocked. Pucks works its way back into the slot now. Moving on in with a chance. That one ripped just wide of the net. Picked back up now. Sent in front on the backhand pass. It's poked away though as it comes back around. Dumped back in by Cape Breton now as they'll head off to make changes. Long pass just misses there. Ends up being an icing call as play is whistled down with 4:59 to go. Offensive zone draw for the Lynx now. This one back, sent around the boards here now. Puck comes to the point. Pass across now, left side shot in on net. That one turned aside, rebound chance blocked in front. So much traffic down there. Puck still loose though as they battle away for it now. Finally pulled free by the Surge after a couple of good saves. Feltham making sure not to let anything by her there. With lots of traffic in front, couple of good chances for the Lynx, but they're kept out there. Now sent back in on net. This one easily sticked aside. Work back up now to the point. Just comes outside the line. Surge chop it back to center now as Cape Breton picks it up once again. Centering pass there. That one knocked away now. Stolen back by the Surge as they'll bring it into the zone here with just 4 minutes to go in the first. Shots are 14-8 in favor of the Lynx here. They trail at 1-0 though, as they just got scored on with about 6 minutes to go in the first. Gave that one up. Now looking to get something back here before the period comes to an end, but a couple of good saves just made there by Feltham. She's got 14 on the period. That pass goes off a skate, ends up bouncing right to the skater on the left side there, as the Lynx will bring it back into the offensive zone now. Long shot there, goes off the side of the post now. Picked back up here in the corner. Sent into the middle here now. Nice feed to work it in the offensive zone. Long shot there. That one goes off a body and wide. Picked back up down low by McCormick once again. Circling around the boards. This one fed back to the point. Long chance. Back into the corner. Taken down low in the zone here now. Hartwell moves with it now. Tries to send that one out front, but has it knocked away. McCormick back to pick it up now. Sends it out to the blue line. Long shot on net. That one turned away. Picked back up down low here now by the Lynx. From in the corner now looking to clear their own zone here. This one comes back around the boards. Working it back in with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first. Lynx at the blue line have had a pretty good period overall. Obviously trailing right now, but had lots of pressure to start the game off. A good penalty kill as well, which they kept the Surge off the score sheet on. Leading in shots right now, 15-8, so definitely getting their fair share of chances, just haven't capitalized yet now as this one's sent back out front. Loose puck there, backhand sent wide. Picked back up now, ripped off the glass and down the ice by the Surge here. And as this one comes all the way back for an icing call with 1:58 to go in the first period. Face-off taken here now, one back by the Surge in their own zone. They'll skate it back around from behind the net. Carried up ice now, penalty on the way as the referee puts her arm up in the air And we're going to get a call here now with 1:49 to go. It's a trip. And so with that, we're going to be seeing the Surge go back to the power play late in the first period here. So looking to go up 2-0 now on the power play. And double this lead here late in the first. Some of this could run over into the second period if the Surge are unable to score here in the last 1:49 of the first. Linesman looking for the puck now, able to find it back behind the Surge net. So we'll get going on this face-off here now. As this puck works back to the line here. Pass across now into the middle here. Moving in with a chance. That one deflected up and off the glass here now. Stays in play as it's worked in down low once again. Here's Almond back to the point. Feeds that pass across here now. Moving on in with some space. Shot there off the side of the post. Picked back up here now as two players go down in the corner. Worked free once again with some space. Nice play there to lift the stick and steal that one as it's sent down the ice here now by the Lynx. Felt them out to play that puck here now as it's picked back up by the Surge from in their own zone. They'll wheel it up ice. Moving into offensive territory now. This one chipped in and ahead. Puck back to the line now, chipped in off the boards. Lynx able to find it once again with the steal. They'll work it back in. Hard battle down there in the corner now. Lynx looking for a penalty as one of their players kind of got taken down in that, but some incidental contact, I guess the referees would say on that one. Just a hard puck battle. The Surge end up winning now as they get it back into offensive territory. This one's stolen away by Cape Breton, and they'll clear it down the ice here with 20 seconds to go in the first. So time ticking away here on the Surge power play. This one's stolen back now, sent in front. That shot fanned on. A great chance for the Lynx here late in the period now. Just 10 seconds to go. Surge will bring it up one last time here, looking for a late chance to close out the opening frame. That one's stolen back now, sent into the zone, and so that will do it for the first period here. As time winds down here, we hear the buzzer go. And with that, the first period going to come to an end. It's 1-0 Surge after one here on High Button Sports. Shots are 16-8 in favor of the Lynx after 20 minutes. And we'll be right back with the second period just after the break. It's Luke Fitzner on High Button Sports, and we'll see you all in a few. Welcome back, everybody, for the second period of play here now between the Lindsay Surge and Cape Breton Lynx here at the RBC Center in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And it's Luke Fitzner with you on the call here at High Button Sports as we get back to it here now for period number 2. A short power play for the Surge here that's just coming to an end here now. So back to 5-on-5. They just had 11 seconds at the start of the period on the man advantage now. Net comes off, and so we'll get a whistle here on that one. As play stopped just 19 seconds into the period here. A 1-0 lead for the Surge after one period of action as they had a goal from Greenwood back in the first, which got them on the board. So face-off going to stay in the zone here after that net came off down in the Lynx end. Whistle goes right off the face-off, and so we'll redo that draw once again. Chipped ahead here now, and here's a chance for the Lynx into the offensive zone. Works in, now waits, passes it back, shot, scores! Great play there on the odd man rush. Waited out the defender, then worked out in front and was able to slide that one between the 5 hole. So an early goal here for the Lynx in the second period gets them back to even here, and this one now as we're tied at 1. Back to center ice for the face-off here now. This one worked back by the Lynx here off the draw. Now they'll carry it into the offensive zone. Puck pulled free here now, sent in by the Lynx once again. Picked up on the backhand now, thrown around the boards. Rossong in the zone. Sends this one back for Allman now. He's going to try and clear it out. Come to the point, but kept in there now. They'll go back for it down low. Now picked up here once again, sent up the right side on a pass here now as they'll bring it back into offensive territory. Here come the Surge. Nice move now. Puck out in front there. Ends up going to the corner. Picked back up here now. Puck at the point. Long shot there. Blocked as it's taken back by the Lynx here now. Backhand sent out of the zone and down the ice. This one's going to come all the way in for an icing call. Another face-off here taken and sent in deep by the Surge as they have it in the offensive zone, looking to respond after giving up that early goal here in the period. Around the wall here now, fed back out front. Pass sent across, now back in, long shot there. That one able to just go wide off the deflection. Down low in the zone again. Now pulled free, fired back out to the point. Long shot there, kicked in. That one off of a shin pad now, comes back out as the Lynx are able to clear the zone here. Whistle down with 17:32 to go as we get a stoppage here now. Back out to the neutral ice for this face-off here now. One back by the Surge. This one sent cross ice on the pass. Dump back into the offensive zone here now as Cape Breton goes back for it. Fed around the wall now, carried back up ice here. As this one's picked up by the Lynx, sent in deep, picked up though as that one's stolen away. And now fired back out to the point, kept in the first time, kept in the second time as well now. Centering pass in the skates there, can't find it. Just keeps it in the zone though now as the pass comes in down low. Long shot there, held on to for the save as that one squeezed as Felton makes the stop with no rebound there. And so we'll have a face-off here now to the right of Feltham as it's one back to the point here by the Lynx. A long shot there, fanned on, picked up now. Walsh going to clear it out of the zone and down the ice as this one's sent in on an icing call. Right off the draw, puck pops back out in front now. Surge able to find it as this one's sent back up to the point. Kept in by the Lynx though now. A couple players go down in the wall. Poked back ahead now to the point, kept in though. Worked at the line. Now quick pass comes across, so you're moving in with a shot. That one fired way wide. Picked back up here now along the half wall by Cape Breton. Pass fired back out to the point again. Long shot swallowed up. Save made. Whistle goes. Played back around here now behind the net. Surge will be able to get it up and out of the zone here now. This one's brought back into offensive territory. Lynx are going down low for it though as we're back in their zone here now. Worked in around the wall. Now back in down low here. Pass fed back out to the point. Kept in though. Long shot there. Misses the net. This one back out to center now. Chipped in once again by the Surge. Battle for it here on the wall. Now comes back down into the zone. Lynx able to take that long shot. Fired it wide though. Now picked back up here along the corner. This one fired in deep as they'll go back for it. Sent down the ice here now on a missed pass. This one will come all the way back, and that will go for icing here with 15:03 to go. Taken back off the draw here now. This one pulled free in the middle. Chip back up the wall. Trying to send it out of the zone here as we've got a net guard down on the ice. Somebody missing that as the Surge will work it back into offensive territory here now. Long pass fired ahead now, brought back into the zone here. This one taken off the stick though. Now hard collision into the boards there. Tape to tape pass up the ice here now as they'll work it back in through center. Surge into the offensive zone with it now. Puck at the side of the net now comes free. This one pops back out to the line. Long shot in off the post there as you hear that one ring off the iron. Now loose in front. Going to be covered up though, as I believe that they were able to get a piece of it there. You could hear one of those shots go off the post though. Couple of close chances. Ends up staying out though. Back up ahead now, left side, puck dumped in. Drop back to the point here. Left side, quick shot in, misses the net there. Net comes off again. And so play stopped for what seems like the third or fourth time here now that this net just won't really stay in place. Unfortunate. Not really the goaltender's fault at all, as both of them have had this issue here now. Puck picked up here now by the Surge off the draw and worked back out. Into the offensive zone here now, a long chance. That one fired wide. Played hard off the boards now, back down the ice. Lynx are going to get to this one in time, so no icing called on the play. As this one's chipped back out now to the point, Lynx will keep it in on the backhand pass. This one fed back down low, now stolen away by Walsh in the middle. She'll carry it up ice here now as she's crossing through center, now has that one taken away. On the backhand, this one worked back out to center ice now as the Lynx will make some changes. Walsh going to come back down for it here in her own zone. Play stopped here now on the delayed offside, and so we'll get a whistle here with 12:25 to go. Backhand now, trying to get this one into the zone here. Surge take it back. Quick pass fired across now as this one's sent up ice. Whistle down here as we get a stoppage with 12:11 to go. Off the face-off, that one fired back down and in. Icing waved off on the play here as it's deep in the Lynx zone. Hard collision there, down into the boards now as this puck's pinned up against the wall. Pulled free, Surge send it back out to the point now. Long shot in on net, that one sticked away. Taken back once again now as the shots are 20-11 in favor of the Lynx. This one fed back down the other way. Back in neutral ice now. Quick pass up the ice there. Comes into offensive territory for a quick minute, but the Lynx able to take it back now and fire it in the other way. Now here they come into offensive territory. Nice curl and drag. That one knocked off the stick, though. It'll be picked back up. Still circling with it now. Waits. Feeds this pass down low. As they battle for it here and on the boards. This one pulled free back behind the net now. Onto the backhand. Working this puck free. Nice move there. Lynx in control right now as this one's sent back in down low. Fed across now, picked off in the middle and carried up ice. Here's Hartwell into the offensive zone with it here. Moves in on that right side. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. She's forced into the corner there. Now loses the puck as the Lynx pick it back up. Work back out front there. Quick steal behind the net, but that one turned aside. In down low now, fired around the boards here. Puck picked up on the wall. Back out to center ice now. This one slowly rolling. Not going to be enough for icing here as the Surge pick it up now just over halfway through the period. Tran feeds that one up down low. From in the corner here now. This one worked free once again. Nice move here now. Quick shot fired in. That one just misses the net. Feltham reaching the glove up there. Didn't have to make the save, though. Battling for this one now. Tran down low once again. This one fed into the slot. Lynx looking for a chance here now on the offense. This one dished across. Quick pass now fired back to the point. Long shot fired wide there. Sent in from the point here now. Gould trying to make a play with it as this one's sent back up ice. Down low, centering pass comes back out to the point now. Lots of pressure. This one deflected wide. At the line once again now, sticked in deep. From the slot, working in with a chance. That one misses the net. Off a deflection there, just goes wide. Lynx still on it though here now. Another shot, that one turned away. Piling up the shots here right now, up to 23 here for this Lynx team. That one goes wide, comes back to the point as the pressure continues. In around the boards now, fed back to the point, just misses the pass, and finally the Surge with some relief here now as this one comes back out. They can make some changes. Under a ton of pressure there, though, for about a minute and a half. The Lynx just in the offensive zone, constantly passing back and forth, tiring out the defenders. Only were able to get one off there, the Surge, as the Lynx have it back in now. This one hammered just wide. Tran goes back for it, looking to clear the zone here now. It's fired into the zone. Now comes back outside the line. Lynx gonna fire it back in here as they'll give the Surge some time to pick this one up. Mitchell with the feed around. Tran doesn't get there in time on that one. Now Lynx able to keep it in again with 8 minutes to go in the second. Fed back out to the point. D-to-D pass now as they move in with a shot. That one misses the net. Picked back up on the half wall now. Puck on top of the net will keep things going though as Tran pulls it off. Now going to try and work this one up ice. She's been out there for a while. A lot of these Surge players without the chance to really get off for a line change in a while, but finally they'll work it up ice now and head off. Long shift there for the Surge, but they battle through it now. Puck loose in front. How did that one stay out? Has a great save made down there on the other end. Results in an icing call here with 7:16 to go. Off the face-off now, puck work in deep once again by the Surge here. Time ticking away in the second period. Just 7 minutes to go here in this period. This one carried back in now by the Lynx. They'll spin back right before crossing the blue line. This one turned over here now as the Surge able to steal it away. Working back in, penalty coming up here now. As we're going to have a call going against the Lynx here, I believe, as we've got the goaltender here for the Surge making our way towards the bench. Now going to skate back in. And so I believe this call going against the Lynx, as you would think, in their own defensive zone. More likely to take a penalty, and it looks like it will be, as we see the call made here now by the officials. And so the Surge will go to the power play as it's a hooking call against Cape Breton with 6:48 to go here in the second. This one back to the line here now. Lynx looking to clear the zone, and they will, as this one's poked just outside. Long shot bounced in here now. Feltham leaves it there for Walsh. Now she's going to skate it up ice here, looking to start the power play off for the Surge. Quick feed ahead, just misses though. This one comes all the way back, and it'll go for icing. 6:22 to go now. Face off back down in the Surge zone here. They've got a minute and 35 to go on the power play. Skated back around here now by Rossong as she'll lift the lead, pass up the ice here now, looking to start things off on the power play. Still really haven't gotten much going for the Surge here, as this one's cleared back to the point here, comes outside the line. And so the whistle once again going to go to stop play here with now 6:07 to go in the period. Shots are 23-13 in favor of the Lynx. Game still tied up at 1 goal apiece, though, as we're even through almost 2 periods of play here now. This one comes back. Surge will look to start it up ice again. The power play struggling so far in the early stages. This one brought back to the point here now, though. They'll work it in deep. In with his shot there, turned aside. Big stick save on the play. Backhand feed comes outside the line now as that one just catches a piece of the stick, and so they'll have to regroup now in the neutral zone. Puck fed across here now. Sent to the point. Now worked across here as this one's picked up on the left side. 30 seconds to go on the power play here. Worked in deep by the Surge. Looking for one last chance before this comes to an end, and they score. The long point shot finds its way through on just a harmless looking chance. But lots of traffic in front, and somehow that one finds a way as it sneaks by. And just like that, the Surge are back on top here with 5:12 to go in the second period. They regain the lead here. In the middle here now, pulled free. This one brought back into offensive territory by the Surge. So they've got a power play goal on the board here now after a rough start to the man advantage. Things definitely improved in that final 45 seconds or so. The passing game looking better. Puck movement all around. Just on a higher level right there. And just firing pucks on net. That long shot ends up finding its way through and into the back of the net for the lead-taking goal here now. With just over 5 minutes to go. Inside now 4. As this one's carried back in. McCormick feeds that one around. Comes back out in the middle here now. Surge pull it free. That one's off a skate. Almost turned over there. Battling for it in low here in the zone. Sent out front now. Puck comes free. Surge under some pressure in their zone here now as the Lynx are looking to respond after giving that one up. Puck brought in the middle here now, knocked away. Looking to clear again is Joseph as she finds it but has it stripped off of her stick. Less than 4 to go here in the period now. McCormick pulls it free. Hands that pass off. Now gives the Surge some time here. Quick cross-ice pass now as they'll bring it up into the offensive zone. This one's dumped in. They'll make changes on it now. Skating it back up ice now. Cape Breton going to carry it into the zone. Chipped in off the boards here now. Looking to clear once again as this one's found and sent back up to the point. Lynx looking to keep it in at the line, and they do quickly, but now comes back outside. They'll change up, though, as they move in now with a chance. That one turned aside. Great save there from Feltham. On a tight angle chance there, just able to cut in towards the front of the net. But had that one turned aside as a big pad save's made there by the Surge goaltender to keep this lead intact. Allman going to throw it off the boards here now and back down the ice. No icing on the play as it's waved off by the linesman. And so back down forward here now. Play continues. The Lynx in their own zone with 2:45 to go. In down low once again. Now puck comes out front there. Loose in front. Quick chance. Another chance there. And they score. Caught a piece of the glove, I think, but ended up finding its way into the back of the net. And now 2 late goals here in the second for the Surge. Have them on top by a pair as it's 3-1. A little bit of a tough angle from all the way back here, but try my best, of course, to get that description to you as accurate as possible. Unfortunate positioning here all the way back in this corner, but have to make do with what we can. Obviously, you know, Surge used to playing their home games a couple of rinks down on pad C here at the RBC Center, where we've got a bit of a better vantage point. But over here on A for the last home game of the regular season. And the Surge looking good here now, trailing in shots 23-17, but leading it on the scoreboard 3-1. Remember, had that 1-0 lead back in the first. The Lynx were able to tie things up just 30 seconds into the second period. And we played most of this period tied, but 2 late goals from the Surge now have them up by 2. We'll see if they can hold on until the end of the period. Puck picked up here now, fired back down and in. Chipped off the wall here now as they'll battle for it down low. Walsh gonna pull it free. This one sent down low. Great chance there. Just didn't get the shot off as they would have had a wide open net to fire that one into. But it's knocked away now by the Surge and fired back down the ice as they'll get into offensive territory with less than 90 seconds to go in the second. Back down and in here now, it's Mitchell with it. Gonna start it up ice here now, feeds that pass ahead. Long dump in here, linesman's arm in the air, and that will go for an icing with just 1:02 to go here in the second now. Little over a minute remaining in this middle frame, which has been a good one for the Surge as they've got 2 late goals to get them on top. Hard shot off the glass there right off the face-off now. Picked back up here by the Lynx in their own zone. This one sent down low inside the final minute. Fed back down the ice here now. Surge pick it up as this one's chipped in off the boards. Curl and drag there, looking to move it in at the line. Has it knocked off the stick though. Puck pops back out in the middle here as the Surge take it back. Hard off the boards now and back down with 30 seconds to go in the period. This one's stolen away at center now. They'll work it into the offensive zone with a chance here. Lots of space to get the shot off. That one deflected wide though. Surge will get back on it. Now this one's sent to the point. Backhander on net. That one punched away and gloved down. A big save here late in the period. Obviously can't be giving up any more goals, especially if you're the Lynx here. Tough enough going into this third period down 3-1, but 4-1 would be an even tougher task. So a big save made there as we'll get probably one last face-off here in the second period. Lynx are going to swap out centers here before the draw. Now this one won back by the Surge. Quick shot fired on. Gets blocked, and now Cape Breton will work it up ice here one last time. Icing waved off on the play as they pick it up. Long shot there, misses the net. The final 5 seconds of the period here now. Time ticking away as Cape Breton gets it pinned up against the boards. That will do it for the second. An exciting period for us here. Saw 3 goals scored, 1 from the Lynx early on, 2 from the Surge in the later parts of the period. And so with that, we'll head to the dressing room here now as we're going to take a quick break and return for the third just after that. And so we hope you all join us for period number 3, and we'll see you all in just a little bit. And we are back here now for the third period of action in this one between the Lindsay Surge and the Cape Breton Lynx. Returning for period number 3 now after an exciting second. We had a couple of goals back in that middle frame, which have kind of really laid out the way that this game's going to go down and finish off here in the third now. As the Surge holding on to a 3-1 lead right now after 2 periods of play. They had 2 late goals back in the second, which kind of have them in the position here now, trying to defend this lead and get the win here in today's game, the final home game for them of the season. So a little bit on the line here today, a little bit more than usual maybe, just to try and get this win here today. And looking good so far with 18 shots. They've got 3 goals in the back of the net. Just 1 goal for the Lynx so far on 24 shots, so a good goaltending effort from Feltham. As she's got 23 saves. Big steal here now. Chance, they score. Turnover right up the middle of the ice, and that one easily stolen away and fired home as the Surge make it 4-1 here now in the third. This one rimmed around the boards here now. Puck picked up. Long dump in there, just misses the net now. Surge working it back in now. Another long shot. That one's sent wide. Rebound picked up now and gloved down. As you can see, that net came off once again, which we've been talking about a bit here today, but play stopped either way as that one was gloved down, so it doesn't matter much. They're going to just fix it up here and get ready for this next face-off. And that puck dropped here now as we get back underway with it. This one's sent to the point. Sent across here now as this one's fired in and around the boards. Surge going to pick up back up on their own end here now. This one's sent back out to the line, but it's kept in by the Lynx as they get it in deep once again here now, just 2 minutes into the period. This one fired back in down low. Now carried back out the other way here as they get it into offensive territory. Surge in an even better spot than they were to start the period off, as they're now up by 3 goals here. Long pass fired up now, sent back down into the zone. Lynx will go around for it here now as this one's poked free. Puck sent around the wall. They go D to D with it here now as the Lynx work it back into offensive territory. Drop back at the point now, long dump in there, gets around the boards and over to the other side. Taken back here now, Surge looking to clear the zone as this one's brought back out to the point once again by the Lynx. Dropped off now, cutting on in, works in, shoots. That one turned aside. A big glove save there as it's ripped out of the air. For a whistle here now, 16:46 to go. Both teams will make changes here now, get some fresh legs out on the ice for this next shift. Still lots of time left for this Lynx team to get back into the game if they really give it a hard effort here in the third. Obviously, they're leading in shots, 25-21. But just 1 goal on those 25 shots. Surge just really capitalizing on their chances better here in this one so far as they fire that one in on net, turned aside. Going to be covered up here now as the whistle goes after that big save. Feltham sticking the pad out, makes another stop. 25 on the game for her now. So a great effort between the pipes from her today. Surge carry it back up ice here now. This one's bounced in. This one knocked down here now. We're going to see a penalty call as the referee's arm in the air. And the call is going to be interference here, so I think the Surge going to go to the box here now. Lynx will get a power play chance. And it would be really big if they could get a goal here now. We've still got 15:53 to go in the period. And Cape Breton could use a goal now more than ever, really, to try and get back in this game, get it back to a 2-goal lead for the Surge. And still have some time to work with now. Long shot there, glove down. Another whistle as play is stopped here. From the right side now, this one's sent back in the middle here. Power play starting off for the Lynx now. This one's pulled back to the point. They'll wait with it now. Dished off here and pass just misses. As they stab at it here now. Pinned up in the corner here, looking to bring this puck free. Still battling away for it here. Won't come loose in the corner as they work away at it. Work back outside the zone once again. Lynx on the power play here for the next 50 seconds, but so far kind of struggling to get stuff going. We've seen this earlier in the game from the Surge as they end up getting a power play goal later on in the man advantage, so definitely still some time to work with here. Just got to get things going sooner rather than later. Puck taken just in front of the Surge bench here now as they pin it up against the wall once again, looking to just kill some more time off here. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Lynx pull it free once again. They'll skate it up ice here now, back into the offensive zone, moving on in. 15 seconds to go on the power play now. 14:10 remaining here in the period. This one sent down the ice one last time by the Surge here now as it's stopped up behind the net. Quick chance there, in on net, turned aside though as the save is made on that one and held on to for a whistle with 13:39 to go now. Power play comes to an end for the Lynx. They're unsuccessful on the power play and now have a face-off back in their own zone to deal with here. As the Surge win the draw here, this one's pulled free, sent down in towards the net, now back in the slot. Quick chance, knocked away. Puck still loose though as they battle for it here. He's gonna pull it free there now. Lynx get it back from in their own zone. They'll skate this one back up ice now into the offensive zone. As this one's pulled free along the wall, sent out front, but it's gonna be found and covered up as Felton puts the glove on top for a whistle. Around the boards here now, puck comes back to the point for the Lynx off the face-off. This one fired in deep, just missed on the pass now, picked up behind the net and sent out front. Loose there once again. It's gonna be covered up though, as we get another whistle with 13:06 to go. Puck taken on the wall now, fired back in and around the boards here. Lynx in the offensive zone, still looking to get something going here as they've kind of had this feeling all afternoon, like, you know, just kind of domination in the offensive zone, honestly. They've had a really strong game offensively, getting a lot of good chances off. We've seen a couple of times where they've had over a minute of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, just battling through, getting chances on net, but just not able to finish any of them off. And they haven't been too bad in their own end either. I mean, a couple of turnovers here and there like we saw in the goal here in the third period. But for the most part, I mean, it's been a solid game from this Lynx team. Just not capitalizing on chances, really, has been the reason that they trail in this one now, as they've got 27 shots up there. Just one have found the back of the net, as we'll come back down the other side now, for a face-off. Puck dropped here now as they'll work it back in deep below the goal line. Battle for it here now. Puck loose, comes back out to the side. Lead feet ahead now as they'll bring it back into offensive territory here with some room, moving on in. Centering pass in on net. That one kicked aside. Great pad save there, as that one's turned aside now. Puck loose back in front. Didn't get the shot off. Second chance fired in on net. Also misses. Worked back out to the point here now. Sent it in deep. Now picked up here at center ice as the Lynx bring it back outside the zone. Quick pass sent over now as they'll work it back in. Collision in there on the wall now. Puck sent back to the defense here for the Lynx. Up ahead, quick pass now into offensive territory with 11:20 to go. Brought back up now the other way here. Surge bringing it into offensive territory. They don't need to do much here in the third period. Have, you know, kind of solidified a 3-goal lead. Now, I'm not saying that the goal is just to sit back here now and let these 10 minutes run by, but obviously don't need to be doing much more in the terms of offense. Just, you know, playing smart in your own zone. Obviously, you know there's going to be some kind of pressure from the Lynx here in these final 10 minutes, but if they can play smart in their own zone, get some good saves from their goaltender like they have all game, you know, offense isn't going to completely stop, but they can kind of take things a little easier here now down the end of this game. As that shot sent in on net, just misses wide now. Comes back to the point here for the Lynx. Long chance now, loose in front. It's going to be covered up, though, as it's found once again by Feltham, and she puts the glove on top for a whistle. Puck comes back to the point now. Long chance sent in on net. That one blocked, but the Lynx keep it in on the clearing attempt. Down and around now on the wall. This one's sent back up the other way. And now pulled free here. Surge will try to clear the zone once again. Like I've been talking about, though, you know, it's been quite a while here in the offensive zone for the Lynx. Talking about that extended zone pressure. They've just kind of been able to hold it in now as the Surge get a chance to clear, taken down on the play. And so a penalty is going to be coming up against the Lynx here now as they touch up on the loose puck. And they'll be going off on a tripping call here now, as the referee gives us the signal here. A power play coming up for the Surge with a chance to really put this game away here now. If they could get one here, it would make it a 4-goal lead with around 9 minutes to go. So really just looking to put this game out of reach here on the power play, as the Surge have been successful in the man advantage here tonight before. And so we'll see if they can do it again now. Lynx win the draw. This one taken to the half wall. They'll look to clear the zone here. This one barely comes outside the line, and now worked in the other way. Already over halfway through this third period. Now Surge will carry it back into the offensive zone as this pass comes across. Carried back up ice here now into the offensive zone. Long shot there, gets blocked. Now picked back up here in the corner by the Lynx. This one taken on the half wall. Carried back into the offensive zone as the Surge get it in deep, but don't really get a chance off. This one worked in now. Nice stick lift there. Puck comes back to the point. Couldn't be kept in, though. As it comes back outside the line here, they'll have to regroup and work it back in again with a minute to go on the power play. Fired back in deep now. Lynx find it. This one's sent around the boards. Lots of time now to clear this puck, and they will send it back up the ice there. Just knocked down, though, at the point. That's way offside as they work it back in. And so the whistle going to go here now on the play. So face-off back out to the neutral zone here now with 8.5 minutes to go in the third period. This one worked in deep. Around the boards here, Surge keep it in. Nice play there along the wall, using the body to make sure that puck doesn't leave the zone. Back out to the point now here, it's Walsh. Sends that pass across now. Cross-ice feed, moving in, shot there, deflected. Just misses the net, though. Now back into the slot, another chance. This one swallowed up. Great save made there. And we'll get a stoppage in play here now with 8:10 to go. Puck comes back out to the point here now for Walsh. Once again, going to skate it in deep with 25 seconds to go on the power play. Working with this puck, she hands the pass off now. Spinning back on it, Hartwell. Leaves that one to the point, now gets it back, moving on in, down low, nice feed, lots of space, curl and drag, chance there. Quick spin and fire shot now back out in front, another one turned aside. Lynx able to find it now as they'll work it up ice just as the penalty's about to come to an end. So time expired here on the power play now, just 7.5 minutes to go. This one brought back in deep now by the Lynx. They get into offensive territory again, making changes now as the Surge get it back. Around the boards here now, looking to clear the zone. This one's sent back up the middle here. They get it back to the line, but not quite out. Second chance, and they'll eventually vacate the zone now as the Surge work it back in. Long shot, that one punched away with the blocker. Picked up now, chipped off the glass and back down the ice the other way. Batted into the zone. Here come the Surge once again on the offense. Working on in. McCormick taken down in the corner there. They battle away for it now behind the net. Now puck pick up here on the wall by the Lynx as they'll work it back up. Long lead feed there, just misses. This one comes back down. Doesn't look like it'll be enough for icing now as it's scooped back up. Icing waved off. Back down at here at center now. The Lynx pick this one up on the backhand. It's shoveled up ice. 4-1 game, just 6:15 to go here in the third now. Shots are 28-26 in favor of the Lynx, but they trail in this one, and not much time left to try and get even now. Down by 3 goals here, moving on in with a chance. That one turned aside, big save made there. As Feltham's been very solid so far here in the period, turning aside a lot of great chances from this Lynx team who are desperate to get back in this one. Back down low once again here now with less than 6 minutes to go. This one fed around the boards here, picked up by the Lynx. Puck on the wall, now comes back outside the zone as this one's sticked in deep. At center, Greenwood. Had the opening goal here in this game, as that was all the way back in the first period when the Surge got on the board here first. Now leading by 3 with time winding down here. It is 5:20 to go. Lynx get it in deep once again. This one lifted up and out of play, and so we get a whistle here now and a quick stoppage. Puck picked up now by the Surge as they throw it around the boards here, looking to clear the zone. Lynx able to keep it in, though. Cape Breton, like I said, doing a great job all game of holding the lines very strong, which has led to a lot of good possessions here in the offensive zone. Just haven't really generated results from that. As the Surge are going to bring it back the other way here now, working into the offensive zone with a shot. That one's ripped just wide. Back around the boards here now. Picked up in the middle by Cape Breton now with just 4.5 minutes to go. They'll work it back in. Try to pull a move there at the line, but got stopped up by the Surge defense now as they'll steal it away. This one's stolen away now here in the offensive zone. Bit of a chance here now for the Surge moving on in. That one knocked off the stick, now back forward here in the offensive zone as they steal it away once again. Here's Robertson. Down low in the zone. This one's sent around the boards. Puck comes back out to the point here now. Long shot in, deflected. That one just goes wide. Good deflection, though. A nice tip from in the slot. Just sent that puck wide, though. As the Lynx will bring it back in the zone now. Quick chance. That one ripped just high over the net. Time ticking down here in this one now. Just 3:30 to go here in the third period. It's brought back outside. Here come the Surge once again. Into the zone with it now. Hard collision going down into the boards there. As Robertson kind of just catches an edge, but she's all right. He's going to head off the ice here now, I'd think. A little bit of a limp, actually, heading to the bench here now, but able to get right up and skate off under her own power, so a good sign. Surge work it back out to the point here now where it comes outside the zone. This one's sent over now on a quick pass. Back out front now, puck taken away. This one fired back out to the point now. Lynx will bring it into neutral territory as this one's fired back in with 2:30 to go. Picked back up by the Surge here now. Another collision into the boards there now in the corner. Puck tied up here down low. Surge pull it free. This one sent back up to the middle now. Dished off on a quick pass here as they're working into offensive territory. This one shoveled around. Sent back out into the slot here now. Loose puck comes free, but it's found and covered up now with just 2:02 to go here in the third period. Puck to the point now, dished off, working on in there. That one knocked away. Puck sent up the middle here now, pulled free once again. This time the Surge on it as this is sent back out to center. Quick pass back down to the D here now as they're just looking to kind of play it safe here for the final 90 seconds or so. Time ticking away here in the third period. And the Surge are going to hang on to this lead, it seems like, as the Lynx battled hard. 31 shots, it's 30 saves right now for Feltham. This one snapped back across, quick pass, another shot. Great pad save there as that one's turned aside. Dangerous play there to cut out in front of the net, but it just pays off for them. Almost a turnover there, but ends up coming away okay. Now a drop back to the D here as we're inside the final minute of the third. Quick pass sent up ice here now, worked into the zone, but it's just going to be offside there as the linesman whistles it down with 51 seconds to go. And so we'll have a neutral zone draw here now. Our first whistle in quite a while there. That was about 4 or 5 minutes we went without a single stoppage in play. And so face off back down to the neutral zone now. This one pulled free by the Surge as they'll bring it back across center once again. Cape Breton back to pick it up here in their own zone here. As they send this one back out to the middle now. Here's a chance moving under the offensive zone. Down along the wall here now. That one knocked away. Poked free now, just 15 seconds to go. A race for it here now, but Cape Breton going to get there first as this one's knocked back down low, chipped off the wall. And as the Lynx take it in their own zone, that is just about going to do it here for this one. One last pass sent up the middle here now. Surge pick it off, and that will do it as this one comes to a close. It's a 4-1 win for the Lindsay Surge here in their final home game of the season. Able to take down the Cape Breton Lynx here this afternoon at the RBC Center in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Here on High Button Sports, it's Luke Fitzner on the call with you here today. We thank you all for tuning into the stream. We hope you enjoyed, and have a safe rest of your day, everybody. Of course, you know, the road's not too great out there right now, so wishing everybody safe drives home. Again, we thank you for tuning in.